Hey YouTube family, it's Daughter the Most High. Hope you had a good weekend. Hope you had a good Mother's Day. I'm going to play just a few minutes of a clip from an interview with Celeste Solem. And Solem is spelled S-O-L-U-M. And she is quite knowledgeable about more information about the current agenda. Let's put it that way. So I'm going to play just a little bit. I was going to play a little bit more, and I was just listening to it. But this is from an interview with the guy from A Minute to Midnight, if you're familiar with his channel. And he actually uses the V word. And so I can't play the portion because he says that, and that'll get this. Because you can't say that. So, but she's talking about this. This is what she's going to talk about. So this, for me, is concerning, and but I want you to know about it. I'm going to share some information after I play this little clip right here.
A couple things that I've noticed is that really, I really believe that there is something called the hydrogel sensor that they want to inject into people to, it will let public health know that you're sick before you're sick. And basically it's nanoparticles. It was developed by DARPA. They've been working on it for 10 years. And once COVID came out, they said, we're ready to go, ready to roll it out. And what they want to do is inject that gel into your body. And what it does is it assembles and then it grows inside your body and it fuses to all the cells, tissue, muscles, bone, everything, and it grows. But that's not the scariest. The scariest part of it is that you become one with artificial intelligence. You become one. You are your own computer interface. So you would be one with your cell phone, your computer, if you have smart stuff in your house, you become one with that. And as far as I'm concerned, and you can't buy or sell, and you may not even be released out into the public. You may not be able to go back to the new normal unless you take this for the good of everybody. And to me, that sounds like the mark of the beast.
Okay, so I have to stop because I was going to play his portion, and then I realized he used one of the words that gets you a strike. So, so I wanted to share that much with you and let you know that, let me see, you can look up Celeste Solem, S-O-L-U-M. She's so interesting. And you want to look up this information about that. I would link the video below, but even if when we link videos below, I think, let me just check really super quick. I'm going to pause. Okay, so I looked up her video that I just watched tonight, and it's that this is in everything. That's what she titled it, and it is on her YouTube channel. And so I will leave the link for that. It's in everything. It's in everything. And we are all literally being poisoned with this stuff. And it's so that when it's connected to 5G, and it's connected, she said, it links us to the system. So it's, anyway. So I'll provide a link for that. And then there was another one that I wanted to share with you. I'm kind of all over the place here, but this one was so interesting. Let me look real quick. This one is called, this one is on Zeee Media. If you're not familiar with Zeee Media, Zeee Media is spelled Z and then 3 E's, Zeee Media. And there's an interesting interview on there with Celeste, and it's called The Endgame Synthetic Biology Exposed, and they just recently did it. It's brand new. They did it, I don't remember now, I think it was the first week of May 2023. It's an hour and 41 minutes. It's so interesting. I am not going to link that one because that one's going to probably get me in trouble. But you can look it up on Zeee Media, Zeee Media, okay? And I listened to that one last night, and I'm just still like shocked and reeling. You know how you know something on like a certain level, and then you realize it's about 100 or more times worse than you were thinking? Well, that's kind of what's been happening with me just in the last couple days. I've been kind of like trying to chill out. When I chill out, I just watch videos and I just relax. I lay on my bed. Here's my computer right here, and my bed's right here, and I just get comfy, and my doggies are there, and I watch videos. Well, that's what I was doing, and I'm watching these jaw-dropping videos. And so I am brand new to Zeee Media. I actually got the heads up for the video from a post on Facebook. Somebody had said, I posted about this ex-FEMA employee that the Lord told her to stay with it so that she could warn people what's going on. She has quite a resume. That's Celeste. And so I messaged him. I don't even know who he is, but I messaged him and I said, please send me that link. I want to listen to that. So that's what I listened to. That's on Zeee Media. And so, yeah, he faxed me the link. Yeah, no, he messaged me the link. And so please listen to that. It's lengthy, and many times people will not, sit and listen to a lengthy video unless they're like in a chill mode like I was. Like, you just need to settle down. It's break time. I'm just going to watch this stuff. I don't watch movies. I watch YouTube videos. And so if you're not in that mood, then watch 45 minutes at a time, and make it doable. But I think you're going to find it pretty interesting. And I think you're probably going to want to stay with it. But however you do it is up to you. So again, that is Zeee Media, Celeste Solem, The Endgame Synthetic Biology Exposed. And it's a very recent video. Next thing is, let me look at my time. Okay, I got a little bit of time. There's another thing I want to show you. Okay, let me get there. And this is on Celeste's, her own website, and it's called shepherdsheart.life. And you look, actually that's where you can find the hydrogel video if you want to. She also has, I'm going to go there real quick. Hang on, I'm going to pause. Okay, so I have her page favorited. So I just looked it up. It's again shepherdsheart.life, and you can look under blogs for certain things. Well, on the home page here, she has a 6-part webinar on synthetic biology, the dangers of merging man into a biohybrid machine. And it starts May 17th. Now she's got paying members, and they've been able to watch it since, I believe, the 10th. And then she's making it public. I believe she's making it public for everyone May 17th. I hope so. But if we do end up, if I misheard her yesterday when I was listening, I'm going to pay to listen to it. So it's too interesting. So yeah, it's a 6-part webinar. And some of the things that, if you look her information up, that she does want you to become a subscriber. She also has a Patreon following. Patreon's cheap. It's like $1 a month, so it's no big deal. But other things, that's probably how she earns a living. She's so knowledgeable. So again, synthetic biology, a 6-part webinar, starts May 17th. And at the bottom it says, together we will explore preserving our humanity and soul. I don't know how that's going to happen. I really don't. After listening yesterday and listening today, I'm not sure. Now, God, God, of course, can raise the dead and override anything. We know it. I know that 100%, without question. I'm just wondering how much God is going to intervene. There's times when God intervenes and there's times when he does not. And we know that. If we were just exempt from everything, we would just say, oh, God's going to make a way. I don't know what it is, but God's going to make a way because God's a way maker. We know that. But we also know from the Word of God and from our own personal experience that sometimes we go through, sometimes people die, and sometimes they're healed. So we never know for sure exactly what God's going to do. So here we've got this, I don't want to say it too much. We got this going on, and you're going to find out when you watch the video. That's about 40 minutes long, and then the other one's an hour and 40 minutes that you have to look up on Zeee Media. And so worth it, so worth it. That they're putting that in everything. So we are all already, whether it's the air, the water, our food, whatever, we are all poison. Now, there's certain questions that I have for her, and she says that if you're part of her Patreon, when she does a Q&A, that there's certain questions I have for her, like, okay, you've been following this stuff. How much, like at this point, with this in our food, and we're just the average person, like how much of our body is affected? Are we talking 5%? Are we talking 1%? How much of our body at this point is affected? Sometimes my hair goes like this, and it sits there and tickles my jaw while I'm talking. So that's what I would ask her. How much of our body do you even think is affected with this stuff? And how is this going to play out? You know, if we do live through the things that are coming, but we have this going on the whole time, and how's that going to play out? Maybe we're just going to get sick in some way. I don't know. Maybe it's going to attach more to one organ, like cancer. Maybe it's going to attach somewhere and then multiply there like cancer does. And then, you know, we know if any of our major organs get sick, that it can take our life. And so maybe it's like that. It's life-threatening for whether it's your liver, your lungs, your heart, your whatever. So I don't know. But I'm still kind of like, I was praying and I just said, God, you know, I'm listening to this stuff, and I don't know. It's a lot. That's all I can say, is it's a lot. And I'm not somebody that puts my head in the sand, or I wouldn't be sharing, I wouldn't be watching these videos, and I wouldn't be sharing them. So don't put my head in the sand, but I do get overwhelmed. I do. Now, being overwhelmed doesn't mean that I'm not going to do like anything. Oh, I'm just going to, you know, go to Hawaii and sit on the beach. That's not what I'm saying. I just get kind of overwhelmed with the, you know, it is very overwhelming, especially if you watch the lengthier of the two videos. Both of them are, but the lengthier of the two is very overwhelming information. But it's going on. And if it's going on, I'd rather know about it. But I still think, God, you know, okay, I'm going to keep sharing the gospel. I'm going to keep, it seems like my walk is more about warning and encouraging believers to come up higher in their walk. That seems like more of my ministry than evangelizing. Yeah, it's helping people to grow up, to let go of the world, to start, you know, making changes in their life. We are so, yeah, in the end times, deep into it. She also talked about, let me see how many seconds. Oh, I don't have enough time to say it. next video, right? All right, fam, I will see you soon. Be blessed.